Hello everyone, I started this video YouTube channel a few months ago now, in about May, and you might remember this scene behind me. This is in my lounge, this is my sewing button box and my purple theme. I'm going to move across a little bit so that you can see what's behind me now. Right, this is my, let's do it that way, this is my advent calendar. I will photograph it properly so that you can see it. So welcome to Vlogmas. I'm going to do a few videos over December with a Christmas theme, and I'm going to wish you all a very happy Christmas. And I'm going to suggest that you come back to see what I'm doing. I'll try and record a few things. It won't be a guaranteed every day. It won't be every other day. It's as and when I do something that I think is worthwhile until we get to Christmas Day. Now, my advent calendar is full of chocolate, so I wonder what you've got in yours. Now, I'm just going to show you some photographs on my high street and some of the items that I got from the charity shops there this week, because some of the challenges with unpicking those fabrics are going to be different from what we've had before. And then tonight I'm going for a choir practice because we're performing at the local community centre craft fair tomorrow, so I'll take the camera there and I'll try and get some photographs there if I can. So this is Maggie wishing you a very happy December, pre-Christmas Vlogmas. Come back and see what I get up to, won't you? Got a tree coming soon, got to clear up first. Ta-da! Hello there, it's Maggie, the Cheshire Crafter here. I'm just going to do a quick video just to show you 3 shirts that I bought from my local charity shops this week. And again, why I bought them. And one of them in particular I want to draw attention to. This one is from a brand I've never heard of called Relco from London. Extra large, but look at the colour on that. It's a really ditzy, vibrant red. It's extra large, and if I turn it round the back, you can see all the features I've been talking about before. There is no contrast on the cuffs, the sleeves or the yoke, but the yoke is intact. There are no darts down the back. There is just this fold here. And there's a huge amount of fabric there. I reckon by the time I take that apart, there's a yard of fabric in that, and it's all really good quality cotton. How pretty is that? You've got to be a very confident man to wear a shirt like that, I think. The second one appears unremarkable. This is just a blue, beautiful midnight blue gingham. What drew me to this one was the label that I've never seen before. How interesting is that? Of course, we all know the name Lambretta, but this is a clothing label, Carnaby Clothing in Soho, since 1947. So that's longer than I was born. It's a size medium. There is another Lambretta label on the pocket, and other than that there is nothing. Sorry, I'm going to turn it over. There is nothing particularly remarkable about that shirt. There is no contrast on the collar, the cuffs, the yokes, but it's just gingham, and it's a really good quality cotton gingham as well. However, this third shirt I bought is different, and I'm going to warn you because the pattern on it might send your eyes a little bit gauzy. So I bought this shirt from a charity shop over the road, and interestingly it's Lambretta, so I think the same family have purchased these shirts and then have spread out the donations across the thrift shops, if as you call them, the charity shops we call them in the UK. And I bought this thinking it was red and navy check, but now I've got it home, I think it's red and black check, which is really interesting. I certainly haven't got any of that. I saw the label on it, I knew it would be really good quality cotton, and I'm going to take you in, and I think as you look inwards you'll see that there's a stripe instead of a check at the yoke on the inside, and there's a stripe on the inside of the cuffs. And when I turn it over to the back, well, you can see that there's a pocket on the front. When I turn it over to the back, there's something that's confused me a little bit. Let me go inwards and show you. So if the camera is making your eyes go a bit funny, I apologise. So there's a really interesting labels there and on the pocket again. Let's just go down to the pocket. I think that's black and grey and red gingham. And then if I take you down, I don't think I'll take you down the shirt, but I'll stop this and then film at the cuff. So at the cuff is cut on the diagonal, but inside there is a vertical stripe, which I thought was really interesting. The buttons, again, are unremarkable. But interestingly, they've done the buttons at the bottom of the shirt with a red thread on this one. Let me show you the back, and I'll show you where I found an interesting feature that I've not come across before. On the back here, what I have then is a yoke. I've got, I think you can see as the pattern changes on the back, I've got darts either side, and I've got this very strange, let me go in, you can see the darts here, so there'll be a dart either side, and you can tell that because the fabric is distorted. So darts on both sides, and then unusually on this shirt, sometimes there's a folding placket here, isn't there? Well, there isn't. For some reason, they've put this, I think it's just a pattern feature that they've put on the shirt, because they've sewn on a stripe of fabric on the diagonal. It's a 45-degree diagonal going down to the bottom, because when I turn it over, I wondered, is that piece of fabric splitting all the fabric on the back in half? When I look on the back, no, it isn't, because you can see either side of that placket, the fabric is still running horizontally, and so the gingham is running in the right direction, horizontally and diagonally. No, I shouldn't say that. It's horizontally and vertically. It's the placket, strangely enough, has been sewn on. So when I unpick those stitches, I'm going to have one really good piece of fabric at the back and a long string piece cut on the diagonal going down the middle. So it's really unusual, this gingham shirt, in that it not only contains gingham in certain orientations, but it contains stripes as well as alternatives. And that is really going to give me a challenge as I take that apart. But how interesting is that going to be to sew with that? I haven't come across this Lambretta clothing branch before, but they're really good quality cotton shirts, and I'll certainly look out for more. Now, just to follow on for this, I went out the other night for a coffee with my friend, and as we came home, the lights had gone out. So I'm going to show you one of the charity shops lit up and some of the Christmas lights in my high street. And I'm going to end with that. And so for now, I'm going to say, this is Maggie, the Cheshire Crafter. Come back and see me soon, won't you? Bye for now.